Hello everyone, Juggalozen back at it again, Schlub and back with another installment of Schlub Unboxes. This time, we got us Edge of Eternity bundle. So, 9 14 card Edge of Eternity Blade Boosters, 5 traditional foil and 5 regular borderless celestial basic lands, oversized spin down, and alt art traditional foil emissary escort. So, we will crack her open. The music you're hearing in the background is from SoundDraw, AI generated music. Stick it to YouTube. So here we go. Do you have one here too? Yep. Pikachu, come here. Oh, I tore the whole. Alright. I'm curious as to what the insert's gonna be. There it is. So there is, oh, freaky. So you've got your, like your factions and their ships. What is this? Embark on a new interstellar odyssey. All right, so let's see if we pull any craziness. I got some craziness off of those collector sample boosters, I tell you what. Alrighty. I'm wondering if these are supposed to be like the charge counters, or if there's another counter that I'm forgetting. I mean, they look kind of neat. Okay, so let's look at the spin down, shall we? Alrighty. So there is with the black hole, and then this should be a planeswalker. So no, it's not. So why did they only partially do this? I thought the planeswalker symbol as the one was going to be the thing they were doing going forward. Interesting. Well, I mean, if this was black with this milky sheen, I think that would be better for space. But the blue with the milky sheen is nice. I'm just not sure that it matches 100% with the space theme, but that's fine. We'll keep going. We go. So here we go. We've got us. We got us the play boosters, and then we have the empanada paper here. If a chuno chuno. So here we have. So there's the foil emissary escort, 2 cost 0/4 robot soldier. This creature gets +X+0, where X is the greatest mana value among other artifacts you control, which is kind of cool. I want to go back to that first track. That's my favorite one so far. You being slow on me? You gonna play? There we go. All right. And then we have these. Oh, they're so pretty. Damn, they did a killer job with the land art. They really did. Get that. Okay. So there we go. So that's that there. Alright, empanada paper away. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let us continue. Japanese pull tab? Japanese pull tab? No Japanese pull tab. There's a human soldier. Alrighty. So I'm not gonna go through these. I'll go the uncommons. Thaler's Faithful, 3 cost, 3/1 human wizard. When this creature enters, destroy up to 1 other target creature. If that creature wasn't dealt damage this turn, its controller draws 2 cards. Oh, freaky. Do this right, Juggalozen. Right. Station Monitor. 2 cost Lizard Artificer 2/2. When you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 colorless drone artifact creature token with flying, and this token can block only creatures with flying. Reroute systems. Choose one. Target artifact or creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Reroute system deals 2 damage to target tapped creature. What an interesting spell to have in white. Eumidian Terrabotanist. 2 cost, 2/3. Whenever a land you control enters, you gain 1 life. Pretty good, pretty good. Shoot. Ooh, I like this card. Moonlit Meditation. Enchant artifact or creature you control. The first time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of enchanted permanent. That sounds cool. That sounds cool as hell. And then a foil Frontline War Rager. Then we got a land and a token. Oh yeah, so these are the ones that got rid of the art card. So I hope you're guaranteed a token. I hope you're guaranteed a token. We'll find out. So let me. This was a single rare pack, but that looks like a fun rare. Alrighty, come on, Mythic. Come on, Mythic. Let's go. Alrighty, so Sunstar Expansionist. When this creature enters, if an opponent controls more lands than you, create a lander token. When a land you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So it's a freaking chocobo. Shoop. Was it Scrounge for Eternity? 3 cost. As an additional cost, I guess a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Return target creature or spacecraft card with mana value 5 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then create a lander token. For 3 and sack, I mean, that's pretty good. That seems okay to me. Memorial Team Leader. 4 cost Kavu Soldier, 4/3. During your turn, other creatures you control get +1/+0 and it warps. Neat. Atmospheric Greenhouse. 5 cost Spacecraft, 5/4. When this spacecraft enters, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. And it's a flying trample at 8 counters. That's cool. At uncommon? Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, this one. Was it Beyond the Quiet? 5 cost, exile all creatures in spacecraft. Foil Mechan Shieldmate. Foil land. And a lander token with a drone token. Okay, so that's 2 packs with 2 tokens, so I'm hoping that they include a token in every pack like they used to. Look at that, look at that. I think they went back to a token in every pack. That's great. Okay. Oh, it's a legendary. What's this? Menon? Menon. Ulthros Exile. 3 cost. Jellyfish Advisor, 1/3 flyer. When an artifact you control enters with a +1/+1 on a target creature. Oh, a counter? Sheesh. Okay. Timeline Color, double black Drix Warlock. 2/2 haste. You may cast this card from your graveyard using its warp ability. Oh, that is cool. Oh, I like that a lot. That is so cool. Man, back in the day, this would have been rare. Cut Propulsion. 3 cost. Target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. If that creature has flying, it deals twice that much damage to itself instead. Come on. Shoop. Ah, this dude. I bought a copy of this guy already. Diadrine Synthesis Amalgam. X green and white. Legendary artifact creature construct 0/1. Trample. It enters with an amount of +1/+1 counters and equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. So even if you cast it for 2, it's going to enter with 2 and be a 2/3. Whenever you attack, you may remove a +1/+1 counter from each of 2 creatures you control. If you do, draw a card and create a 2/2 robot artifact creature token. So imagine doing that and having Cathar's Crusade in play. Oof! And then any token doublers. Shoot. Oh! Double rare pack and I got a Mythic. Oh, Lord God. We got Alpha Rail Stone Chosen. 5 cost, 3/3 human cleric. Ward, discard a card at random. It being at random is rough. Whenever Alpha Rail attacks, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, defending player loses half their life rounded up. That's cool, that's cool. And we got a foil wheelchair good boy. Foil Island. And the lander token. The lander tokens are going to be huge. There's a bunch of them. Oh, we got a mythic. Hooray for mythic. Let's get another mythic. Oh, drone tokens. Good. I'm going to need those. Shoop. Alrighty. That's cool art. What is he gonna do? When this creature blocks a creature with flying, this creature gets +5/+0 until end of turn. But dude, that's a 3/3 reach that can like really that can devastate a flyer is really good. For 3? Sheesh. Alright, here we go. Blade of the Swarm. Insect Assassin 3/1 for 4. When it enters, put 2+1/+1 counters on this creature or put target exiled card with warp on the bottom of its owner's library. Shoot. Pull through the Weft. 5 cost, sorcery. Return up to 2 target non-land permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand, then return up to 2 target land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. What? Return up to 2 target non-land permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand, then return up to 2 target land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. You do all of that for the same cost that green usually returns 2, maybe 3 cards to hand, and it doesn't exile itself. That's insane. Sheesh. Oh, this is great art. I love this art too, man. It's a Starfield Shepherd. 5 cost Angel Flying, 3/2. When this creature enters, search your library for a basic plains or a creature card with mana value 1 or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, and it can warp. And this warp ability with that, was it warp with this ability is really, really nice. We got Semi Ship's Engineer. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, create a tapped 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. That's interesting. Shoop. We got Starfield Vocalist. Oh, this is good. This is good. If a permanent entering the battlefield caused the triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time and it warps. And then we got a foil Swarm color. We've seen that. Oh, look at that beautiful, so beautiful. Beautiful forest. And then the token. Yes, so we do get tokens in every pack. Wizards, thank you for that. Here we go. So we got 5 packs remaining. And we continue. What was the token here? Human Soldier. Okay. So let's... Alrighty. We can get over here. When are you going to step? When are you going to step? Okay. Scrounge for Eternity. I saw that one. I like that card. Siege Ship Argarian. 4 cost Insect Scientist 3/3. When this creature becomes tapped, create a lander token. When a land you control enters with a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Man, this interesting combination of tapped and landfall, that's a really interesting combination to me. Memorial Team Leader, I've seen that one. Sunstar Expansionist, this was the... Oh, this is another... was it landfall, lander token thing. Oh, Requiem Monolith, I like this. 3 cost, artifact, black, tap, excuse me. Until end of turn, target creature gains whenever this creature is dealt damage. You draw that many cards and lose that much life. That creature's controller may have this artifact deal 1 damage to it. Activate only as a sorcery. So you're guaranteed to just tap this. Was a draw card, lose a life. Just that on its own is really, really nice. And then we got a foil Hymn of the Fowler. What do? Surveil 1, then you draw a card and lose a life. If a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, draw another. Oh, for 2. I love it. And then there's a beautiful full art island. Another lander token. Alrighty, here we go. Final 4. 1 mythic so far, only 1 pack was multiple rare. It's a robot token. Would like to get the sliver thing. Seam Rip. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls a mana value 2 or less until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Okay. Cerebral Download. 5 cost instant. Surveil X or X is the number of artifacts you control, then draw 3 cards. Fuck. Wow. This is another thing that Goldbez wants, but I don't want to break up theme more than I already am. Shoop. And then Hilderblade. I've seen this one. Roving Actuator. 4 cost robot 3/4. When this creature enters, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery card mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. Copy it. You may cast it without casting this mana, paying this mana cost. Okay, that's fun. Ooh, I almost bought this one. Extinguisher Battleship. 8 cost spacecraft. 10/10. That becomes a creature at 5+ counters. When this spacecraft enters, destroy target non-creature permanent. Then this spacecraft deals 4 damage to each creature. That's crazy. Board wipe on a critter. Flight Deck Coordinator. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, you gain 2 life. Alright. And then a regular land, not a full art land. And the lander token. Alright, here we go. 3. Another robot. Come on, second mythic. Second mythic, come on. What are you? Webstalker Ardent. 3 cost 2/3 Drix Artificer. When another artifact, creature, or artifact you control enters. No, when another creature or artifact you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. And it warps for 1. Oh wow, that lets you set up crazy turns. That's neat. We're getting more and more of those effects. But for artifacts too. Dual Sun Technique. 2 cost, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. If it has a +1/+1 on it, draw a card. Damn! Glacier Godmoss. 7 cost Leviathan. 6/6 in green. When this creature enters, create a lander token. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance and haste until end of turn? That's a lot on an uncommon. Wow. Biomechan Engineer. 2 cost Insect Artificer 2/2. When this token enters, create a lander token for 8. Draw 2 cards and create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. A body on the field and 2 cards. That's interesting. Lightstall Inquisitor. 1-drop Angel Wizard. Angel? Huh. Without flying even. 2/1. Vigilance. When this creature enters, each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell cast this way costs one more to cast. Each land played this way entered tapped. Huh. Interesting. And then we got a foil. What's this? Cryo Shatter? Enchanted creature gets -5/-0. When an enchanted creature becomes tapped or is dealt damage, destroy it. Huh. And then we got a regular swamp. And then a lander. Penultimate pack. Another robot token. Lightless Evangel. 2 cost Vampire Cleric 2/2. When you sacrifice another creature or artifact for a +1/+1. Oh! Oh, Shadowborn Apostles! They found something for you! Holy crap! Atmospheric Greenhouse, we've seen that one. Atomic Microsizer. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, choose up to 1 target creature. That creature can't be blocked this turn and has base power and toughness 1/1 until end of turn. Oh wow. Huh. Shoop. Stomping Ground! Ooh, Lord, that's God. So Stomping Ground likes me this set because I got the full art one in the collector booster. I got the full art foil Stomping Ground. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. A double rare pack, and I got another Requiem Monolith. That's a card I can see becoming a staple in black decks. That's just good. Drill Too Deep. What is 2? Choose 1. Put 5 charge counters on target spacecraft or planet you control. Destroy. What? I didn't even realize they had cards that just did that. Just put counters on stuff. It's fine. Shit. And then, oh, that's neat. Okay, alrighty. It is the last pack. Thank you for joining me on this one. So I've had 2 double rare packs. I've gotten 1 mythic, 1 shockland. Can we get a station land? Broodguard Elite. X double green for Insect Knight. Enters with, it's his base 0/0. Enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. When this creature leaves the battlefield, put its counters on target creature you control, and it's got Warp, X, and 1 green. That is neat. It's slow for that effect, but it's neat. Sunstar Lightsmith. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature and draw a card. Interceptor Mechan. 2 on Rakdos. Robot. 2/2 flyer. When this creature enters, return target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to your hand. At the beginning of your end step, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. 0-point ballot. Oh, yes. So, oh, this track is freaking out on me. That's what happens with sound draw sometimes. 0-point ballot. X and black. Destroy all creatures with toughness X or less. You lose X life. If X is 6 or more, return a creature card put into a graveyard this way onto the battlefield under your control. I likes it. Then we got a foil Virus Beetle. Then a Plains and the Robot token. So we did get a mythic, at least. We did get 1 mythic, and we got a Shockland. Stomping Ground. Was it 2 Requiem Monoliths? A 0-point ballot. Yeah, heck yeah. Was it? Look at this. I got a black mythic, 2 black rares, 3 black rares. To me, man, black is this set. This set is all about the black. But that's what I got here. Thank you very much for joining me on this one. If you like my quirky content, like, comment, share, subscribe. Boost your Schlub's numbers. Thank you once again. Stay schlubby, my friends.